Welcome to my channel. This is a tutorial on how to easily pad your princess dart bustiers. So I've already cut out my fabric, the lining and the interfacing. I have a tutorial on how to do this on my channel. I'll be using a wadding to pad this bustier. So to get started, I'll fold my wadding and get the outer part of my bustier. Okay, make sure you notch your under bust area so that you know where it starts from. Then I'll come up with, I'll go down with half an inch, okay, because I don't want my curve to start directly from the under bust. So I'll cross check, and that is half an inch. Then from my under bust, I'll place my under bust measurement, which is 14. Then from there, I'm going to find my chest line. For my chest line, I'm using 7 inches, so I'll mark that out. Then when I'm done marking that out, I'm going to use the scissors to trace out my bust curve. Just watch what I'm doing. So when I'm done doing this, the next thing I'm going to do now is to measure out my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches. So I'm going to mark that 4 inches out. Then I'll draw a curve to join everything together. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do that, okay? I post helpful tutorials on this channel. When I'm done doing this, I'm going to cut it out. Then I'll go ahead and place it on my bustier, okay? The side part of my bustiers, I'll arrange it how it should be. Then I'll go ahead to cut the middle part of the bustier. Like I did for the other side, I'll go down with half an inch. I'll arrange everything very well. Then I'll put the measurement on my under bust, then measure out my chest line, which is 7 inches. Then after doing this, I'm going to use my scissors to trim it out. Then I'll just mark out where I will cut. When I'm done doing this, I'll go ahead to cut it out. So this is it for the center front of our bustier. So I'll just place it and arrange it how it should be. I'll find the under bust that I notched and place it there. So this is it. I'll just use my marker to mark out my bust point, my under bust. This is to make it easy for me when I'm joining it. Then when I'm done doing this, I'll use my iron to hold my wadding down. If your wadding is not thick, you might want to double it, okay? So when I'm done doing this, I'll put my cloth stay, just to make it to support my fabric, okay? To add extra support to my fabric. Then for the front part, I'll also go ahead to mark the bust point and under bust. Then I'll iron it to hold it down. Like I said before, if you're not working with a thick wadding, you might want to double it so that it will carry your bust well. I later went on to double my wadding, okay? So I'll also iron my cloth stay interfacing on my fabric to add extra support. Then I'll do this for the other side too. And I'll go ahead to trim off the excesses. So now I'll use my pin to hold it down. Okay, just join all the points together and use your pin to hold it down, so this will make sewing it together easier for you. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please do that, okay, so that you'll be updated anytime we post helpful tutorials, especially if you are a beginner. Then I'll sew it using 1/2 inch on both sides. Then I'll also do the same thing for the lining. So I'm done doing this. The next thing I want to do now is to notch it. Okay, make sure you notch your seam allowances so that it will be well relaxed. So make sure that you notch it. Don't overlook this process. So I'll do this for both of the seam allowances. When I'm done notching it, the next thing I want to do is to iron it, to open it up and make it relaxed. I'm using my bust ball for this. I have a tutorial on how to create this on my channel if you don't have one. So I'll go ahead and iron it now. Take your time while ironing this, don't rush, okay? Ironing your clothes brings out its beauty, makes it look professionally made, and just don't rush when ironing. Take your time. So I've gone ahead to finish the ironing off camera because I don't want to take much time, but this is what I have after ironing. And as you can see, our bustier already has the shape we need it to have, so it can carry a bust. Looking at it, it will do the work already. So this is what you want to achieve. So I'll also iron it some more. Like I said, iron it very well. There is nothing like too much iron. So yeah, I'll go ahead and trim off the excess. If you have an excess, you can trim it off, okay? It's better to have an excess than to have a shortage. So now I'll use my lining to turn it out. I'll just sew the neck, the sides. If you want to see the full tutorial on how to make the complete top, I have it already on my channel, so you might want to go and watch it, okay? So this is it. I've sewn it down by the side, the neckline. If you don't want to attach an armhole, you can close it here too, okay? Like I have the full tutorial on my channel. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe too, okay? So I'll now go ahead to turn it out so that we can see our finished work. And this is it. Our bustier is looking good. This is the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching.